Hello, you guys. This is Sharzad Morgan. I want to reply to this comment because I've heard this before, and it typically comes from men who've never been married. They're very angry at us women who get divorced. How dare we? Because they say we made a wedding vow. We promised until death do us part. But that's the last part of the vow. The vow goes like this. In the name of God, let's call my ex-husband Brad, which I call him in this book. This is what he said to me. I, Brad, take you, Sharzad, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health. Now, here's the key part. To love and to cherish until death do I part. This is my solemn vow. I think we said those vows, and I did that. I loved and I cherished him, but did not love and cherish me. He did not love and cherish me, and so that gives me the right and the duty and the obligation to leave. Our own duty is to honor and cherish the people that we're in relationship with, and for them to love and cherish us. And if they don't, we have every right and every obligation and every duty to end those ties. But not before we tried. For years and years, we try, we talk, we ask, can we go to therapy? I'm unhappy with this. Can we change this? And time after time you're met with, no, I don't want to do that. I'm fine. I don't want to love and cherish you. I'm fine. Just the way things are. I'm fine. I don't want to change anything. And that is how divorce happened. Now, some of you might think that I was a bad wife. I was a very good wife. Even a couple months before I left him, even the whole few years before, I'd say, what can I do to be a better wife? And he never said, what can I do to be a better husband? Notice that. I would ask him, I would try to figure out what can I do to make him happier with me? How can I be a better wife? And he would just say, just cook more. Nothing else. I cooked, not every night, but I cooked. I was working, I was cooking. And at that point, the only real good option is divorce, and that's why we have divorce. If you tried everything, ask your spouse, what can I do? Find out what they say, and find out if they ask you what you need from them. Ask them to go to therapy. My ex-husband, he would refuse to go to therapy. He didn't want to go. I wanted to go. I want to make things better. He didn't. He's like, I'm fine. I don't want to change anything. Because avoidant people do not want to change. They do not want to know what you need from them. Those are red flags. If you're unhappy in your relationship and you ask to go to therapy and your spouse refuses to go, your misery will increase and your personal health will decline. Your mental health will decline the longer you stay. You're not doing yourself any favors, in my opinion. That's why divorce is there, to separate us from toxic people or people who try to hurt us or will hurt us. And that's how we keep our wedding vows, because we only leave if they do not honor or cherish us anymore. And that's the grounds for leaving. It's right there in the wedding vows. I love those wedding vows. I honored and cherished him all the time. I mean, I wasn't perfect. Sometimes I lost my temper, as everyone does. But I tried to make that relationship work to the very end of 25 years. And I'm proud of that. But we cannot hold on to structures or identity. We have to be willing to grow. And that's what I did. I'm very proud of that. So that's the answer to your question about the vows.